Se están preparando para su pelea Mike Tyson y Jake Paul. Yo el otro día encontré, yo no sabía, que Tyson tiene un canal de YouTube. Tyson es youtuber, tiene varios videos. No sé cómo es que se llama la serie. Behind the Mic, creo que se llama. Vamos a ver el primer episodio que se llama No Day Off. De Mike Tyson preparándose para pelear con Jake Paul.
How do you respond to people who are critical, particularly your age?
This child is about to have a real big problem.
¿Te imaginas que Tyson te diga, che, este pendejo está por tener un gran problema? ¿Te imaginas que Iron Mike te diga eso, hermano? ¿Qué haces, boludo? Pero desaparece de la faz de la tierra.
When was the first fight ever in boxing, Mike?
Huh?
The first fight ever.
Ever in boxing?
Yeah, in the history of boxing. Who made the first fight? 80 something?
No.
10 ounce.
They've been boxing. Because they're bare knuckle too, you gotta think about it. Bare knuckles, like, that's another, they started, what, 1400s? Bare knuckles. Yeah, they even had, during slavery, they even had probably 13, 1200. Fighting, but they've been fighting forever.
Un tipo culto, hermano. Le está contando de la historia de las primeras peleas que había.
The first boxing match with Marcus of Queensberg was 1882. 1882, no, he won it in 1882, but 1892 he fought Marcus of Queensberg. John L. Sullivan lost to Corbett.
Today was the day he's supposed to rest, and then he called all of us to come here because he decided to train. My opinion was the best decision. This is the way Mike, handled the things. So what? Like, you want to move? Warm up.
Este tipo tiene unas pelotas. Este tipo que le hace manopla a Tyson tiene unas pelotas, hermano. Mamá. Más vale que lo cuiden a Mike. Ojalá que no pase nada. No me pongo eso ni en pedo, ni por 20 lucas verdes. Por 20 lucas verdes, aguantarle un minuto de manoplas a Iron Mike, no sé,
Mike, by yourself, Jeff. Mike, this is amazing, Puta que pariu! Excelente, Mike. Excelente uppercut, Mike.
No sé igual, no lo sé. Lea, ¿a quién le ha puesto? ¿A Tyson o a Jake Paul? Es muy difícil porque yo pienso que si va en serio la pelea, que no creo que sea en serio, si va en serio, por una cuestión de física, de edad, va a ganar Jake Paul. Me encantaría estar diciendo cualquier pelotudez. Me encantaría decir que no hay chance. Pero Jake Paul es muy joven, a mí creo que tiene 24 años y pega fuerte, amigos. $2 para Jake Paul entonces. Dale, Tavo, hermano, $2, pero ponele, jugale a uno y a uno. No creo que esta pelea vaya al box rec. No debería ir al box rec esto, porque son round de 2 minutos.
Excelente fight stance, man.
Smoke that joint they go to jail.
Esta pelea no tendría que suceder. Comparto totalmente, Juma.
Well, he's punches and bunches. He throws missiles, not just one bomb, but they're bombs. They're all freaking one after the other. We don't want to throw one bomb. We want to throw missiles one after the other. Combinations. Cuss would say he moved his head so great, the guy couldn't have hit him with a machine gun. How great is that, huh? I mean, he's just unbelievable today. And we just had plenty of rest, which helped. Had the trip, but travel sucks and travel kills him. He didn't have any rest. And look what he did today. How great. If the fight was today, Jake is done. Jake's done anyway. And it's just more added to the recipe from here to the fight. But you see the point. You see my point. He's devastating, man.
Ojalá que el muchacho este tenga razón, pero no sé. Va a ser parecido a lo de Holyfield. Ojalá que no sea parecido a lo de Holyfield con el peleador de MMA.
My mother died when I was 16. I wonder if she came back to life, would she know who I am?
What's that?
My mother died at 16. If she came back to life, I wonder if she recognized me.
Yeah, she would. She would.
Yeah.
But she'd be proud of you. So you didn't end up staying in Brownsville.
Yes, so far. Exactly.
Yeah, I love that. Yeah.
1 second.
Buena velocidad, Y es tremendo porque la técnica es igual a los videos que me aparecen de cuando era joven pegándole, amigo. Tira, o sea, los golpes igual. Claramente, ¿no? Tiene muchísimo más años.
You did more workouts than what I've seen you than the whole time you fought Lennox Lewis. Am I right or wrong?
Está más disciplinado ahora que cuando era más pendejo.
Let me tell you about Mike Tyson. He's not afraid to work. He would get up and run by himself, do his own thing. He's a workaholic. He's a very unique individual. You never know the real Mike Tyson. I don't care who you are. You know, he's his own person. You never know what he's thinking. But he's been through a lot. I want another man on planet Earth that had to go through what he went through. Just being honest with you. He had the worst corners in boxing. When Cuss died, he had people working in the corner for him that Cuss wouldn't hire them to clean the bathroom. I like this setup here, this gym and all.
Mirá ese dato, ¿eh?
But Mike Tyson learned from Cus D'Amato. Fear is like fire. What can burn your house down can cook your food. Mike Tyson put fear in everybody he fought. They were scared to death.
Eso es verdad, amigos. Imagínate el cagazo que debía tener la gente que iba a pelear con Tyson. Es tremendo. Y también se dice que Tyson, ¿no? Tenía mucho miedo antes de subirse al ring. Pero imagínate pelear con Tyson antes de que Tyson haya perdido. Cuando venía invicto. Después también, pero antes, ponele. Antes de Buster Douglas.
Lewis asked me to come into when he was fighting Michael Spinks in Atlantic City. Come in and say hello to Michael, wish him luck. I went in there. Michael was sitting there. Mike was punching holes in the wall next door in the dressing room. I looked at his opponent. His knees were shaking. I told Butch Lewis, get some knee pads for him. He came out with knee pads on. He was scared to death.
Claro, estaba temblando, hermano.
He said, get Cuss on the phone. I want to talk to Cuss. Cuss said, Ali, you mistake his strength and make it his weakness. Ali said, what are you talking about? The first punch you throw, devastating tenacity, hit him so hard. He said, tell Gene. I said, Cuss, we're in Deer Lake. Cuss is in New York. I said, but look what Foreman did. Look what he did to Kenny Norton. Look what he did to Frazier. Cuss yelled. You could have heard him went out the phone. But he's not Ali. And then Ali had it planned. He would watch it. I would get him the tapes of it. And he watched Frazier, the knockdown. He said, no, run it past the knockdown. And we run it past the knockdown, and here's Foreman walking down on the ropes to get to the neutral corner. Ali said, run it again. Go to the neutral corner, walking on the ropes. Ali said, no stamina. Wait till he hears round 6, out of gas. No gas stations out here. But it was Cuss who told him how to hit him. And then George Foreman told me. He said when he got hit, he was dizzy, and then Ali abused him. He thought maybe his fights were fixed. The Harder They Fall, the movie Bud Schulberg put together. Then he denied saying that. He said he never said it, but he said it. But it was Cuss's idea. Hit him, and he threw that right hand. If you see Foreman in the fight, he's like this. And come out the first round. When Ali hit him, boom! Foreman was like with the gloves open. Cus D'Amato was the guy. The greatest trainer, psychoanalyst in the business. He's told the fighters, I'm not training you to be dependent on me. I want you independent of me. He took kids and made them Jose Torres. So many kids. Everybody want to be around Cuss. And then let me tell you,
Ali hits him with the right hand.
Great fighters never alibi. You never hear Mike? Mike said, I got beat.
Right, never an alibi.
Ali, I got beat.
Right.
Been there, done it. They asked me to write a book, 1976, a tell-all book about Ali. Random House. 1976, $2 million, 10% of the gross. I wouldn't do it. So then they came back later and they said, $1 million and 5%, just the good things. I still wouldn't do it. I don't want to change it. Our lives that we lived is between us. I don't need the recognition. I'm not paying alimony, child support. I have my 3 dogs at home. I'm happy. I'm happy in my own little world. They say, write a book. I said, they should pay me not to write the book.
What was the greatest Ali fight you ever watched?
Well, let me tell you, the one when he got the title back after 10 years, that was good. But I was good friends with Joe Frazier and Ali. When I seen that fight in Manila, I said they should abolish boxing. When he won the fight, everybody's jumping. He's just sat down. He said, "You crazy guy." People said he fainted. He didn't faint. You celebrate. I'm sitting down.
Right. He sat down in the ring.
Yeah, he sat down in the ring. They're saying, "Oh, he fainted." He didn't faint. I yelled to the corner. I said, "Ali, they just stopped that." Eddie Futch, who's another great trainer. Frazier couldn't see. He couldn't see. And Eddie said, "That's it." Frazier said, No. Listen, the first Ali fight, he was training in Miami. Ali told me if I'd had my training camp, I'd have walked right through him. You're down there, they have one shower, everybody's pushing on you. You know, it wasn't the right environment for him down in Miami. And I showed him his training camp, everything was the write-off. He couldn't believe it.
Qué zarpado, ¿eh? Qué tremendo esto.